Hopefully.
Oh no, the butcher's easy. Level 1. Come on, you got this. Okay, this is what is this? Lantern Year 4 fight? I think it is. It's a Lantern Year 4 showdown with the butcher for the Sanctuary campaign. We're down one person, so I'll play his character, who's Dolores. And Dolores is the character we have the full rawhide armor, and she's got a king spear. I'm also playing my survivor, the one that has the catgut bow. He's got a lucky charm, so he's got a +1 luck. And he's got the dormant twilight cloak for right now, anyways, until he gets 3+ understanding, and then you can't leave with it. Jared?
Now see, Gilgamesh looks like I have the full rawhide armor. Carrying a bone axe and a bone blade, is that intentional?
Yeah, just in case one shatters.
Okay, and the monster grease. My evasion is +2.
Yeah, because you got the vest and the grease.
Yep.
I have Juliet, and I'm carrying Excalibur and Bone Darts. And I got Monster Grease, Drycanthus, and just a mishmash of armor.
Sounds good. I think before we left, we gave each other the survival from like Stone Noses and the Insanities. I think we set everybody up because some of these are new characters,
we have +1 armor as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's written down. So I'm
from the shrine?
Yes.
And Brian's got his written down.
Okay.
And looks like Sparky has incorrect stuff on his. So I should have oh no, it's right. I didn't realize the Dormant Twilight Cloak is head armor. So, not bad. Okay, so we've got all that written down. If you want to pull a train card, Jared.
To Acanthus.
Alright, not bad. And what's the setup rules for that?
Set up at least 6 spaces away from all other Acanthus. We can put them on each side of ourselves.
That's true. So we start off on this board edge.
Okay.
Alright, so the Butcher. There once was a man who could not hide his fear. He wore a mask that transformed his cowardice to rage. In turn, the man transformed into a monster. All that remained was a devouring fury that stalked the night, collecting the fearful faces of others. So, I can't really see the camera, but I think there you go. Alright, and we can set up anywhere on that board edge that we want to set up. So,
His movement 5?
his movement's 5, and he's got this fast target. Well, the fast target makes him reshuffle his deck. The dreaded trophies is every time somebody dies, he gets stronger. And then the Berserker, he gets 2 AI cards. So he gets 2 turns for every one of ours, basically.
This is a level 1?
Level 1.
So how many AI cards is he?
I think this level he's got 10 plus his 1 basic, so he's got 11 health.
6.
Oh, that's not bad.
So if he moves 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if we're far away from him, he'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So he can get this far,
On either side.
and if we set up over here,
Yep.
he'll
good
waste
idea.
his first turn, right?
Yep. Let's do it.
So who needs Insanity? Because we'll have them in the front.
I
so that
apparently have none.
you have none? I have 1.
10.
So Sparky has 10 too. So Dolores has got 1.
I'm guessing Gilgamesh is a new character.
He is, because Gideon had to stay behind.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got the Twilight Sword, but he's got like a -2 strength.
Yeah, something like that.
So he's broke. That's all I know. All right.
Make a good breeder.
So
Yeah, pile in that corner.
I've got the bow. I'm going to go to the corner because
Yeah.
there's no reason for me to be up there. Dolores doesn't need to be up there either. She's got the spear. So I'll put her over here. You've got you've got Excalibur. I think I need another character for you.
Mm-hmm. So have him target me, and I'm a guy, not a girl.
So I will, let me
I guess you
replace
could
your
give me
character.
Jemiel's character right here,
Mhm.
and then find an Excalibur for him.
There you go. Are you a girl? You are. All right, I know this girl's got a shield, but we'll give you.
Then we'll give me a
you're
shield
up
next
front,
time.
right? So you're gonna get targeted.
Yes.
Why don't we have me second?
Because I need
Oh.
the insanity.
It doesn't really matter. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I can hit him.
5.
Yeah.
You can get around that way. We can get around this way, and I've got the bow. No?
Yes.
Perfect, actually.
All right. So we need people to get the acanthus and then run back, right? Because I can get the acanthus here.
Where are all our dice?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah. I keep rolling 10s when we're allowed to call it.
Here, I don't know. We'll just throw a bunch of dice out there. And we'll throw a bunch of dice up here for you and me. So, if you get the acanthus... Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be good. You can be on the acanthus if you want.
Yeah, wherever.
And I'll be there.
Cool.
Is that cool?
Yeah, no, let's do it.
Oh, good lord. All right, so you need to be the monster controller.
Got it. I'm ready.
Are you ready? All right, here we go. Let me make sure this camera's on because it's so high now that I need to make sure it's always recording. Okay. You ready? Here we go. Boom.
All right, kick. Pick a target. Closest threat facing, which would be me anyway. Well, closest threat, yeah. So move, speed of 2, move and attack. You said it's 5, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you get an insanity.
Yes. Okay, no attack. The butcher pursues the target, perform a basic action.
What?
Oh.
That's a bunch of crap right there.
Leads into each other, right?
His basic action is closest survivor in field of view. That's you.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He targets you twice.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, he's going to draw another AI card.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
Oh, screaming. Mood. When screaming comes into play, all non-deaf survivors suffer 1 brain damage per monster level. Well, thank God I got a...
Damn it. So, Dolores is at 0.
Oh.
So Brian's character's going to die soon. I'm at 9. And everybody gets an infectious lunacy token.
Ooh.
So my suggestion is, with Screaming out, just use your survival up now. Every chance you get.
Yeah. Alright, at the start of the butcher's turn, all non-deaf survivors suffer 1 brain damage per monster level.
Right.
Discard screaming if a survivor dies.
Does he have an action? No? You don't draw another AI? Excellent.
Doesn't need up.
Well, then he's not going to attack you.
When screaming comes into play, all non-deaf survivors suffer 1 brain damage per monster level. At the start of the butcher's turn, all non-deaf survivors suffer 1 brain damage per monster level. Discard screaming if a survivor dies.
Cool.
That bad besides.
Cool beans. Now it's our turn.
I'm not going to worry about the acanthus.
I wouldn't either.
It's easier in my face. Can't
We'll
really
gather
see.
it at the end if we
1, 2,
have to.
3, 4, 5.
All right.
Alright, what's his toughness? 9?
Yeah, he's got a 9 toughness.
Oh, do I have any bonuses? Just evasion.
But even with the bonus, it's a 50% chance to wound him because it's a 6 to wound him. So
Right.
you just need to hit him.
Alright. Alrighty. No accuracy. Just, okay, so 6 plus?
How much survival do you have?
3?
Okay.
Like max.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have 3.
Yep. Well, 1 because you named your character.
Right.
And then you have 2
2.
because of that. But when we
3.
depart,
I get 3.
yeah, I think you should have 4.
Rawhide gloves, when you depart. Rawhide boots, when you depart. 3 for naming the character.
Yeah, but I think when we depart, we get 1.
Do we?
Yep. Survival, win, depart. 1.
Oh, okay.
So 4. I was already max.
Alright, so I'm going to attack twice with the bone axe, 6 plus to hit.
There's 1.
Whew. Of course. This looks scary. The butcher's mask, wound. The blow shocks the butcher, knocking him off balance. Knocking it off balance, it's not him. I'm a bigot for assuming his gender.
A female butcher?
The butcher stagger is gaining -2 toughness till the end of the round. Failure. The butcher effortlessly shoves the attacker away. Full move, the butcher... Full move towards the attack. Okay, just don't fail.
Of course, that's
That's
it's
easy.
easy. Come on.
1. Yeah, here it comes.
3. You failed.
Alright, full move the butcher towards the attacker.
You're there.
Yep. If the butcher ends its movement adjacent to the attacker, they suffer knockback 5.
Okay. Is that it? That's not bad.
No.
Move me up so I can hit him in the butt.
You're out of the way. Oh yeah, you can get him in the rear. Get him in the rear.
Alright, so
The pooper.
Excalibur's 2 attacks, 4+.
Mm-hmm. No, is it 4+ basic?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 3+ because you're behind, right?
2 hits.
Of course. Okay.
Failure. +2 toughness to wound this location.
Furious Gauntlets, Furious Breastplate. Well, the Furious Breastplate really has no negative unless you crit them, right?
Yeah, explosion that sears your corneas.
You go blind.
Oh.
If you crit, what are the chances you're going to crit? 1 in 10? Come on!
It's a strength of 6. And he's a what?
9.
So
9.
I have to roll a 3.
A 3 to wound him. Just don't roll a Lantern 10.
These dice sucked at rolling. So these are really good dice to use. I'm going to do this in the exact same order. So Furious Gauntlet first. 7.
Okay, so that's a wound.
Furious
AI?
Breastplate. +2 toughness. So it's a
11.
So it's a 5+.
So 6 plus 2, that's 11, so 5+, you're right.
2 hits.
Alright. Easy enough. And now you're going to surge, right?
Do it
Of
again.
course. So
So do you have... Yeah,
I
you're
don't
going to
have
lose
the-
it. You don't have the rawhide.
sadly. So 1 hit.
Alright, Furious.
Reflex will butcher the
Crown.
lashes out.
Just crit him.
Wildly clearing a path for itself. All survivors like Jason this rifle suffer bash.
Bash just means it knocks you down.
Oh, just knocks me down, doesn't move me away? Okay, so...
Crit.
3+?
Yeah, 3+. There's the wound. Reflex. The butcher lashes out wildly, clearing a path for itself. All survivors adjacent suffer bash.
Yeah.
And a wound.
To the...
No. He doesn't get a wound.
Oh.
I removed a wound.
I thought a bash caused a wound.
Stop trying to kill us. All right, so...
Bush bash caused a wound.
Nope, it doesn't. It just knocks you down. All right, so Dolores. She's going to move up 1. She's going to attack with the spear. She needs a 6+ to hit him. Actually, should I be in the just behind him? No, I think here. Because she's not adjacent. All right, 2 shots, 6+ to hit him.
Hey.
There is 2 hits. I rolled much better with Brian's character than I do with mine. Furious Vambrunx and Furious Bellow. This one's got a reflex. Unless attacker is deaf or has 3+ courage, they suffer brain damage equal to the monster level. Okay, that'll fill in the box for him. But it's really no negative. Failure. Perform basic action, target the head. Okay. Yep, we're going to do Furious Bellow first. So it's a strength 3 weapon. He doesn't have anything else. So strength 3 weapon, he needs a 6. That is a failure. And it says the butcher unleashes a deep guttural roar. Unless attacker is deaf or has 3+ courage, they suffer brain damage equal to the monstrous level and are knocked down.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Get up!
Are you going to
Get up!
get him up? Okay. And so now what? So you got me up. Does that mean I still get to do this?
Why wouldn't you? Doesn't that interrupt in the middle?
I think so. Let's check real quick. It'll say it in knockdown
Let
section.
me do my survival roll. Nope.
Knockdown and standing. Knockdown survivor must spend time standing back up. Knockdown survivor stand at the end of the monster's turn, or another survivor. A knockdown survivor is not a threat. If the survivor is knocked down in the middle of their attack, their unresolved hits are canceled.
Oh, never mind. Lay down.
Well, I can stand up and attack again. He can surge.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and do that. Surge. And this is gone. But he'll attack again. That was useless. Absolutely useless.
Those dice had good luck for at least one roll, right?
I'm going to...
Shoot.
I can't because my shoot... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm out of range. And my shoot requires me to stay still because it's cumbersome. It uses up my movement and my attack. So...
not dash, do we?
No. I'm going to grab this acanthus. It's an 8. So that's a strange resource. Fresh acanthus?
Oh.
I guess that was worth it.
Yeah.
And now I'll move up. 1, 2, 3. I'll move up here. 4.
Did you have bone darts or something?
1, 2, 3, 4. I have a bone dagger.
I took his bone darts, remember?
Yeah,
He
that's
was
what
a
it was.
ranged one.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even get close enough to use that. So I think that's where I'm going to have to stay. Okay. At the beginning of the monster's turn, right?
Yep.
So at the start of the butcher's turn, all non-death survivors suffer brain damage per monster level.
Oh, good. I have no insanity.
That's okay. Brian just went into brain trauma.
I'm lucky. I have 8 insanity. Haha, suck that.
Everybody gets a lunacy token. One more, and we all go frenzied.
What does frenzy do?
It you can't use survival. You get a +1 speed, +1 strength.
Ooh.
You can't use fighting art, survival. I think that's about it.
I don't have any fighting arts. It's pretty good for me.
Okay, so the monster controller is Dolores,
Dolores.
and we just did screaming and brain trauma for Dolores. We do have accept the darkness, right?
Mhm.
Yes. So I get a +2 on this roll. Maybe I'll frenzy. 5. Danger seizure. You thrash about wildly, dealing 1 damage to yourself and every adjacent survivor. Gain a disorder and 1d5 insanity. So,
That's both of us.
my goodness.
No, wait. I
Not
was
you.
on that.
Yeah, not you.
I'm good.
So Dolores takes a damage to the foot. And Sparky takes a damage to the body. Their armor absorbs that, but now Sparky doesn't have any armor left on the body. 1d5 insanity. Oh, great. 1 insanity. And she gets a disorder.
Lucky. Wait.
We're good at pulling, like, what is it? Fear of the Dark.
Yeah.
Have to retire. Brian's going to be like, so what happened to my character? Oh, you retired. Sorry.
Why did my name change? That's the name you picked.
Indecision. Indecision. Past decisions haunt you ceaselessly. You are crippled by indecision, and even the most trivial choices grip you with fear. If you are the event revealer or hunt event that calls on you to make a roll, roll twice and use the lowest.
We're making this character useless. Yay.
Yeah, but I mean, that's actually not bad. I mean, how often are you the hunt revealer?
It's 25%
Yeah.
time.
Like,
which is not that
there's like how many spaces?
You have so much faith.
I'd much rather have that than some of the other disorders, actually.
Raging hemorrhoids.
All right, so now he
Now it
gets
actually
to
begins.
use his AI card. Wild Carve. Choose threat, closest threat facing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
2 attacks. It's a 4+ to hit. Do you have any evasion?
Yeah, 2.
So 6+ to hit you.
Yes.
I have to reroll. I have to shuffle these hit locations, by the way. Holy cow! Look at that.
That'll never happen again because your next card's gonna butcher me.
Butcher you. You want to cut that?
No.
Okay. Your decision not to cut that would have been horrible.
Doesn't matter.
So, all survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 1 damage to a random hit location and gain a bleeding token.
Oh, good. Bleeding.
And damage to the
Oh.
body.
I'll dodge it.
You can't dodge it
Oh, why?
because it's one of these reactions down here.
Oh. That had to be a reaction to an attack.
Here's the second one. Bata! Hack. Closest threat facing. Guess who that is?
Hoorah!
It's 2 attacks. It's a 4+ to hit.
6+.
6+. You might want to dodge it
Yeah.
because it gives you another bleed.
No, yeah, I'll do that then.
Do you lose it?
Nope.
Nope. Not so bad.
Nope.
End of the turn. Excalibur Man stands up.
Man.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Mm-mm. Go other side.
I can't get to the
Well,
other
he
side.
doesn't trample like a lion.
Mhm.
So just go attack. Because maybe he'll turn around.
3+.
Uh-huh. There it is. No trap. No trap. Okay, so you get +1 insanity.
Ooh, what does that do? Do I have a chance of getting a special weapon or something?
No.
It's invulnerable.
You hit his cleaver. And because you hit his cleaver, it drives you crazy. Don't ask
that's
me
not that
why.
bad.
I don't know why.
It's just reflex. The butcher lashes out wildly, clearing the path for itself. Also, rather engaged into the butcher, suffer bash. I did this one last time.
Yep. Good. We all get bashed again.
Oh,
You failed.
yeah.
For reflex.
So the reflex states
Everyone
The butcher
adjacent
lashes
suffers
out.
bash.
bash. Oh,
Wow.
great.
Can we dodge it?
Nope. Full move towards the furthest survivor.
Trample.
3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't go through him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you have anything to throw? Good lord. All right. Brian's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Dolores is gonna try to attack from the back.
Stab him in his
So
hole.
he needs 5s. There's 1 hit.
Got him in his hole.
Furious gut.
Ooh.
All right. Let's see what happens. He
Literally
needs a
aiming
6.
for the gut.
6. So wound. The butcher is knocked down. All survivors gain 1 courage.
Ooh.
Awesome. Here's his
Stand me
wound.
up. Stand me up.
Courage. You can't move though. You already moved, right?
Yep.
We don't have dash,
Damn.
and you don't have a ranged weapon, right?
You can
I
stand
do.
me up.
Oh, you do.
Well, he has bow darts.
Shoot
with your bow.
Yeah.
Brian's going to use survival because he's going to lose it. He's going to stand you up.
Who?
Brian's going to stand you up. Oh no, he can leave that once.
Yep.
But he can use his other one to make another attack.
Now he only moved 5 away. I could catch up to him and stab him.
Yeah, but you can't move through us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
So Brian's going to 3+ to hit him.
Hey.
2 hits. It is the Furious Greaves and the Furious Shoulder.
Oh yeah, I'm glad I didn't get over there.
But he doesn't have reflexes to either one because he's knocked down.
Yeah.
So he needs a 6 to wound him. And a 6 to wound him. Good
Aw.
God.
Hey, add them together.
Get that red dice out of here. Okay, well that was waste. I'm going to shoot him with a bow. Get out of
Not
here.
that one. Not that one.
All right, I need 7s to hit him, right? Because I don't have a plus accuracy. No, 7s to hit him. A 9 and a 9. It's 2 hits. The cleaver gives Sparky 1 insanity. So I'm at 9. And the thick cape. So there's no real reflex. I just need to hurt him. Okay, I missed. I'm going to use. Oh, I can't because if I use my action to surge, it gives me another action. Completely lame.
You can run up and hit him with your sword.
I can't because the shooting the bow actually takes my action and my.
Oh yeah, we don't have it.
But I will surge because I'm going to lose this next time, and I will try to get. Oh wait a minute! Let me see if I keep these 2. I keep one of them. So 2. I will search this Cantus plant. 7.
Canthus.
Find something tasty and consume it. If you do, +1 survival. Archive the terrain. So I will use that survival to stand you up.
Yay.
I'm going to lose it anyways.
Where am I at? Here?
All the way back there.
Here. There's 2 spaces between us.
Archive the terrain. And now...
Bone darts.
Bone darts! Bone darts!
7+. Is there any extra for him being knocked down? Is it like a...
3+ hit him.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it is a 3+ hit him, straight up. Hit. You hit him in the Butcher's Mask. So there's a wound and a failure. Just try to hurt him. 6. That wounds him. 3.
3?
3
Nice.
plus I have this +2.
Alright, Butcher's Mask. Wound. The blow shocks the Butcher, knocking it off balance. The Butcher staggers, gaining -2 toughness until the end of the round. Well, okay. The round's over.
I can
your
still
turn.
move.
That's true. That's
2,
true.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright.
Flank him.
And that's all you can do, right?
Yeah.
You got the headband. You can look at his AI cards, but he's going to use them both.
Sure.
We can determine which order you want them.
Mood. Oh, that's never good. When embrace the pain comes into play, draw an AI. When the Butcher is wounded, place 1 token on this card. At the start of each monster's turn, if the embrace the pain has 2+ tokens, remove all tokens and perform a basic action. So every 2 turns, he gets an extra
do that
AI.
second, right? Because
Yes.
if you wound that one, then that'll come out last.
Wild card. Pick a target. Closest threat facing. Closest threat, no target menace. All survivors. So then he does a movement and attack. You gain bleed. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 1 damage to a random hit location and gain 1 bleeding token.
That's all right.
So up to 2 bleeding tokens there.
That's okay. All right. So the monster controller is Sparky.
Yep.
He stands up.
Oh God.
I draw this. Wild card. Closest threat facing. Sparky. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, he was facing that way, wasn't he? Or...
Scream. And everybody takes...
Yay! I get a brain damage.
Sparky's at 8. And
Give up
Dolores
brain
takes
damage,
another
so
roll. And everybody gets... So everybody give me your lunacy tokens. Because it's 3. Alright, so we all frenzy. Gain 1d5 insanity.
But I still roll on the... So I ran out of insanity.
Good hearing.
Okay.
So why don't you roll? It's a +2.
11.
11. Maniacal laughter. You are knocked down. Gain +1 speed token, the priority target token, and 1d5 insanity.
This is my brain damage?
Yes.
Okay.
So you get knocked down, +1 speed token. This is an evasion token. I don't know why I pulled that one. +1 speed token. Oh,
Knocked down.
-1 speed token.
Oh, let me flip it over. I got
But
it.
then you'll lose this because of that. Just
No.
keep it for right now. The priority target token. And 1d5 insanity. 1 insanity. Okay, here's the roll for Dolores. 7. Lunacy. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity. What the hell? 4 insanity.
I'm doing pretty good with insanity.
As long as you don't retire.
Oh, no, wait a minute. She doesn't take that. I'm sorry. She had 2 insanity because she got it from the last time. Okay.
So now we
she's
can
up
continue with the card.
Now we continue with this infectious lunacy. So frenzy. Everybody gets 1d5 insanity.
Yeah?
Yep. Oh no. Did you
Not
already
if you've
write
already
that
done it. Alright, finally, I'm at 6.
11, and then she's got 1. Great.
That's one way to wound the butcher, just throw a die at it.
Okay, and +1 speed token, +1 strength token. Okay, so you... Oh, that's right. You don't get 1.
I just need strength.
You get a
I
strength,
have a strength of 7 right now.
speed, strength. Okay, ignore slow on melee weapons. You may not spend survival. You may not use fighting arts. You may not use weapon specialization or mastery, and can be gained multiple times. Last until the end of the showdown. Okay, so that was his scream.
Yeah. Now he starts his turn.
And you're the priority target token, right?
Si, senor.
Wild card, closest threat facing. Nope, it's going to attack you.
But I'm laying down, not a threat.
But you know what? It's a 4+ to hit you, but you have +2, right? So it's a 6+ to hit you. 2 misses.
Hey.
All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 1 damage to a random hit location. So that would be you and
Brian.
Dolores. So for you, the waist. For Dolores, the foot.
Toe. I've taken no physical damage so far.
And
there right
gain a
now.
bleeding token.
No!
You're at 2, right?
Yeah, we don't have bandages, do we?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, thank God.
Sparky does. And that's his first one. You were targeted, so you're no longer the priority target token.
Yay.
And the second AI card is Embrace the Pain. We already knew that. When the butcher is wounded, put a token on this card. Okay. And last one is Double Hack. Closest threat facing.
That's me
So
or
boom, he's going to
Dolores.
land on you.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't hurt you, just pushes you. 4 attacks. What's your evasion?
+2.
+2. So it's a 6 to hit you.
All 9s, how's that even possible?
It was close. 3 hits on you.
Way.
2.
How much damage are each of these?
1. He's only a level 1 butcher.
Oh, okay.
It gets worse later on in the game.
Yeah. Hand, foot, and body.
Okay.
Good to spread those out.
You don't take all of them.
You'll also take these 2 bleeding tokens. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, kind sir.
Of course. Of course. Okay. And I should have shuffled these at the beginning of the turn. Thank you. And
Lucky.
you had McDonald's. What are you talking about?
I offered to take him anywhere, too.
Alright, you want to cut these? And I'll shuffle his
I'm
AI.
gonna do my special cut.
Wait, that always drives the trap up to the top.
No, it doesn't. So far, it's actually done really well for us, remember?
Alright, and that's the end of his turn.
Every time I've cut it like that, we've always ended up with a trap like halfway down there.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad, was it? I can't stand you up because we don't have survival. We can't use our survival anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna shoot him.
Yep.
That way, if he comes towards us, at least we can get his blind spot open. So the bow's got 3 shots with a +1 speed.
3 1s and 2s.
So I need 7s. Ugh. Wait a minute, I've got the clawhead arrow, but
Yeah. Use it.
it's only 1 shot because it's not a melee weapon. It's slow.
Ignore
Gives
slow.
him a -1 evasion token. I could have done that at the beginning, or I could shoot 3 times.
Wasn't there something say ignore snow?
Only
ignore
on
slow?
melee weapons.
Only on melee.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they're both listed as slow? The arrow included?
Yeah. You want a -1 evasion token on him? Make it easier to hit him? Or we want
No, blast him.
Alright, I'm gonna blast him.
There we
2
go.
hits. Okay.
Trap card!
Furious Greaves is a reflex.
Eh.
He full moves towards me. That's what we wanted. This wound, the blow gives him a -2 toughness until the end of the round. The failure says he shoves the attacker away. Full move towards the attacker,
1.
and they suffer knockback 5.
Okay,
Do that one last then.
Well, yeah, because the reflex will make him move forward, right?
Make
All
sure
right.
to do them wound though, because
Yeah, I need that wound, but this will give him a -2 toughness.
yeah, you need to do that one.
Yeah, but
Because
he'll
then I
move
can-
up and back
Because
in.
then I can.
Well,
go up
that's
there.
good for you guys. I'm gonna
Yeah,
let me do this one
but
first.
if you get
for
that
me.
-2 toughness, I can go up there and hit him with ones.
Yeah. So it's a 4 strength because of the +1 token. So I need a 5 to wound him. So there's a
Hey.
wound, and then he comes over here.
What is this one saying?
If you wound, it's a -2 toughness.
Now I have to wound him, and again it's a 5 to wound him.
Hey!
There's an 8. So wound. The blow staggers the butcher, knocking it off balance. The butcher staggers, gaining -2 toughness until the end of the round. So that's awesome.
May I move up and attack?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 attacks now thanks to that frenzy.
Yeah, because what is Excalibur's basic? 2, right? 2, 5 to hit.
Yeah, it's 4 plus to hit.
Oh, 4 plus to
so
hit.
right now I'm at 3 plus to hit.
Rock on.
But it's all ones.
hits.
Since he has that -2 toughness, it would have been.
Okay. But a 1's always a miss. So you've got. That's a reflex.
Yeah.
That's a wound. You get +1 courage for this, huh?
Yep.
Do that one.
And then this failure says he performs a basic action on you, targeting your head.
Ooh, how's your...
What's your armor?
4.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's do that one then. This one, and this one.
Yep.
So you need a.
What's your strength?
It's a 6, 7, 8. So it's anything but a 1. He wounds.
Yep.
So the butcher is knocked down. All survivors gain a courage.
Yay!
Holy cow! We're just gonna harvest this guy for courage.
So optimistic.
He's almost dead. Come on.
So optimistic.
I told you. Sometimes the butcher's not hard.
I've hit him, what, 5
Did I pull him
times
yet?
now?
Yes. No, I did not. Okay.
No. Ooh.
Okay. That's the 1. The butcher lashes out at the attacker's face, striking with the back of his hand. Perform basic action.
He's on the ground.
Oh, so we ignore the.
Right.
Oh, well, you just miss. Just don't roll a 1 again. I say that he's going to roll a 1. Oh, no, you hurt him. Okay. So he's got 2 wounds left.
I was about to say.
Brian. 1, 2,
Yeah. Go up.
3.
Yeah. I mean, it's 3 plus no matter what, right?
Yeah, that's true. But then I can hit him from back here.
It's true.
Okay, so Brian's going to strike 3 times, needing 3s to hit.
Hoorah!
2 hits.
Don't forget his negative toughness.
Thick cape
Oh, you got that last time.
and Fury Crown. Neither one of these matter because he's knocked down. So a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a 4 to wound him. I need a 3 to wound him. Right?
Yep.
3 to wound him on thick cape.
Mm.
Good God. Brian, what the hell?
There we
That
go.
wounds him. Okay, and that's all we can do because we can't use survival to surge. And you're knocked down, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
So we wounded him a ton of times.
Oh, he performs his basic
At
action.
the start of each monster turn, if
Yeah.
Embrace the Pain has 2 or more tokens, remove all the tokens, which we will, and perform basic action. So at the
3?
start of his turn, screaming should happen first, right? So he stands up, he screams,
Yep.
so everybody takes a brain damage.
It's not too bad for me. I'm mega tinky everywhere. Maybe we should give me some
Okay.
boots.
And everybody gets a lunacy token.
Yeah.
Okay? And now he does Embrace the Pain.
There was, what, 3 wounds on that
At the start of the monster turn, remove all and do basic action. So his basic action is what? 2 hits,
Yep.
4 plus to hit, closest survivor in field of view.
That's your archer.
That's me. I'm not the monster controller, you are. So the archer's got a +1 evasion.
How much is it to hit?
So I need a 5 to hit myself.
No, he's hitting you.
Oh, you're hitting me 5s.
How many dice?
2 attacks.
Ah.
1 hit.
Okay, and 1 hit to the. I have no choice but to take it because.
Body.
Okay, that's a light wound to the body. And gain a bleeding token.
Well, you have bandages, so you're okay.
Now he's going to do basic action, which is closest survivor in field of view.
2 again. How many? 2?
2.
2.
2 basic action.
5 plus to hit me.
Nice.
2 misses, and 1 more time.
Again?
Again.
Ouch.
2 hits to what 2 locations?
Body and body.
Oh my God! Freaking A, man!
You're welcome.
What a bully.
Freaking Christ, we almost had this guy dead. And you hit me in the body twice, giving me a severe injury to the body?
Gaping chest wound! Gaping chest wound!
Only got dried acanthus, right?
7. Ruptured spleen. A vicious body blow. Skip the next hunt phase. Get 2 bleeding tokens. Well, Sparky's not going out next time. Skip the next hunt phase.
What do you think is someone besides me this can't this? Because I haven't gotten hit that much.
Is monster done? Can I stand up now?
Can Jamil hit me in the body 4 times?
Probably.
The answer is yes to that question. All right.
I stood up because I refused to be on my back anymore.
Well, that's the end of his turn.
Let me hit him in the butt.
Does anybody... Nobody has weapon proficiency, right?
No, I want it.
Do you have weapon proficiency?
No, I need to get
sword?
100 XP. But I want to.
You're getting a 100 XP
I want to get the final hit.
Yeah.
Hold on, who hasn't hit?
No, everybody's hit.
I haven't hit.
You have.
I didn't. Well,
But
I didn't
you don't have the weapon proficiency, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
Let me hit again, please. No, I need to move away first, and then I'm gonna get rid of 2 bleeding tokens. Okay, now you can kill him.
Oofda.
1, 2,
2.
2 hits.
Please don't be the trap. Please, please not the trap. Please, God.
Get +1 insanity,
Okay.
and then it's a +2 toughness to wound this location, and if you crit, it explodes a lantern and blinds you.
So I have
There it is.
7 strength, so it's 2 to hit.
Well, he's got tougher, so.
So he's got a toughness
subtract
of
your strength
11.
by 2.
So you've got
4.
6, so it's a 5 to wound him, right?
Yeah.
And you got a +1 token? Yep, so 4. You're right.
Don't crit. Whew.
Killed him. Woo! And he drops.
And I get the final.
Easy!
Oh yeah, don't I get to do something for the final blow?
Yes. Go ahead and roll. If you get a lantern 10, we get like a special item.
Aww.
Wah, wah, wah. Okay, I was excited. My other campaign, I got the Nightmare Breast Pump.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
I remember looking at all
I have a
the
lot of
items.
questions.
I remember just looking through the items like, these are all interesting. Why is there a breast pump in the game?
Victory. The Butcher is an inspiration. Any victorious survivor may immediately select Axe weapon proficiency, regardless of your age milestone. Any accrued ranks of weapon proficiency are lost when switching to a new weapon. So you can immediately choose Axe.
Axe. Because I have an axe
I think you're the
anyway.
only one, because Dolores needs spear and Sparky needs bow. So you've got the axe.
Yep.
Everybody gets +1 hunt experience.
Yay.
And it's after you hit the box, you get to pick, right?
Yep. +1 weapon proficiency level or choosing axe. Rewards. Roll a d10 and add the butcher's level to the result. The group gains any listed resources or gear. Add them to the settlement storage. 8. The butcher's cleaver rare gear and 1 broken lantern.
Sweet.
I want to look at it.
What does the cleaver count as? A sword?
Axe.
Oh, it's an axe. Hey!
We've now got 4 broken lanterns in our storage.
That's gonna be good for when we get the weapons crafter.
Yeah, you have to be insane to use it.
Woohoo!
That'd be awesome for me since I have a 12.
Why is it classified as an axe? I guess it is an axe.
It's kind of an axe, I guess. It's a cleaver.
Sentient. Must be insane to activate. Okay. Irreplaceable. When you die, archive this card. That's sucky.
That's the same with the Twilight Sword.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I think that's it for the
It's actually got
butcher.
really good. It's just got 1.
When a level
Got
3
extra
butcher is
strength.
defeated, roll a d10. No. So we just get that. And that's it.
All right.
We are victorious.
It's completely on par with the Excalibur. It's just got 5+ instead of 4+.
So I'll throw that in gear.
And guess what? We don't get any other resources,
Yeah.
which kind of sucks.
Well, we're now starting to gear our people up, which is awesome.
That's true. All right, if you guys want to give me all the tokens, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video for right now because we got to set up the settlement and clean up a little bit.
Let me see.
Don't we have a pattern too?
What?
A pattern, like one of the pattern cards.
I I think you're thinking of our last campaign.
Oh, maybe we haven't. Because has anybody gotten insight yet? I don't think so. No. That's that 3+ understanding. Yeah, we don't have anything. Otherwise, I would have written it down. Okay, no big deal. We set up the settlement phase. Survivors return.
Yay.
Any heavy injuries and light injuries, that would be to my body. And erase any heavies or lights. And gain endeavors. So we gain 4 endeavors.
Yay.
For returning survivors. Update the timeline. All right, here we go. You guys ready?
No. Please not rivalry.
Shuffle this up. Shuffle this up.
Give me
Does somebody want to roll murder or rivalry?
Please neither of
Daniel?
us.
10. 10. Nickname.
Whew.
I was going to do a house rule and create different nicknames.
Every time we get the nickname, Brian's not here. I want to point that out, and he always gets a hilariously bad nickname.
I remember one time he got Scatman.
All right, every returning survivor gets a nickname. Yay. Each rolls a d10 on all 3 tables. Add the nickname to the survivor's current name between their first and surname, if you have one. We don't have surnames yet. A survivor may only be nicknamed once in a lifetime. All right, who wants to go first? First one. 7. You are the wise
Hemorrhoid.
fool.
3.
The wise fool of the lantern. So you got to write the wise fool of the lantern down. No bonuses or anything. 10 and 1. 1 is bad. 10 is good.
Do
Gilgamesh?
No, do Brian.
Do Brian first?
Because those
All
are
right,
always
Dolores.
the funniest.
Here we go. He is the
Wise.
Oh, the wise savior.
Ooh.
9 of the antelope.
That's not as funny as I was expecting.
Savior.
You're gonna get something ridiculous, aren't you?
Yeah, probably.
of the antelope.
Mine's not that bad besides Fool.
Okay, Gilgamesh.
5.
Gilgamesh is the brainless.
Yes!
Exactly what I wanted.
The brainless brain of the brain.
6.
The brainless fool.
Yes!
Oh, that makes sense.
It actually adds up this time. 4.
4 of the lantern.
Nah.
Okay, Sparky. Sparky is the dingle.
Wait, what?
The dingle savior. Savior of the dingle. Dingle savior of the antelope.
Why do you always follow me into the latrine?
Gotta save all them dingles.
Okay, before you guys leave, we're going to redo the nicknames.
Oh, okay.
If we have pictographs, it's got a lingering effect. So if we were to choose pictographs, we can redo the naming ritual.
I don't think
I'm going to
have
do
the
it.
resources to do it.
Well, all you need is 1 endeavor.
Oh, let's do it then.
Well, you need pictograph, which we don't have.
Oh, I don't think we're going to get the resources for it.
Okay, the
Not
next
this
thing
time.
we got is Hands of Heat. Yay!
Yay.
Naked ladies on the page. So, of course, we got to show it. Oh, of course.
Not safe for YouTube. Demonetized.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Pixelate that.
Banned.
Hands of Heat. The mystery of the lantern's glow. If the settlement already innovated lantern oven, skip this event and roll on the lantern branding table. Otherwise, proceed. One lucky day, a clumsy accident knocks a lantern free from the towering lantern horde. A sudden flash of heat bathes the survivors as the lantern crashes to the ground. Now shattered, the lantern light dies, but the seed of an idea begins to grow. Nominate a survivor, they gain +1 courage, and experiment with lanterns. Okay, so
I'll go bold.
+1 courage is going to push everybody over bold.
Yep. Or we can nominate a nobody.
I want it.
It can make you go blind.
Nope.
It can also give you the Hands of Heat.
What does that
Secret
do?
fighting art. The red fist? Red
Yeah,
fist.
it's just an unarmed combat fight. Do a nobody.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
None of us really.
You sure you don't want to nominate Dolores? Brian's character?
Let's
It'd
go
be
for
hilarious.
it. Let's go for it.
Okay, Dolores it is. Brian, if you're watching this, so sorry. Okay,
But that was your idea.
it's my idea, but I'm still sorry.
I feel a little bad about it. I'm still going to go through with it.
But I'm still sorry about it. All right, bold. In a single moment, your perspective changes profoundly. Select the triumph corresponding to the current game phase. A survivor may only gain these benefits once. Settlement phase, triumph. He becomes the matchmaker.
No, that's not too bad.
Nope.
Match.
I like Matchmaker.
Yep.
Match.
Because the Matchmaker, when you are a returning survivor, once per year, you may spend an endeavor to automatically do intimacy.
Yep.
In the fleeting existence, every moment shared creates meaning. The bonds forged between survivors give you hope. Gain the following ability on the table, and roll on the table below. So Matchmaker, and he rolls a d10. A 4. Gain one more endeavor this settlement.
That wasn't exciting or horrible.
Okay, back to Hands of Heat. Okay, Brian, Dolores, go ahead and experiment with the lanterns. Okay, roll a d10. Here we go. 3. That's terrible. An agitated lantern shatters in the survivor's face, badly burned and disfigured. The survivor is exiled from the settlement as an inhuman monster.
I just told Brian, we're nominating you for everything.
However, the other survivors learn something from the tragedy. Your settlement gains Lantern Oven.
Don't worry, you didn't die.
He's the Bone Witch now. You gotta tell him he's the Bone Witch and left. He's been abandoned. Lantern Oven. What the heck is Lantern Oven?
No, he's typing.
There it is. Lantern Oven.
Say, don't worry, Bone Witch.
I said, don't worry, you didn't die.
Lantern Oven. Lantern Oven. And I think that's it. There's only 2.
He's determining what to type.
He's gonna call us names.
Lantern Oven. Gives you cooking and scrap melting. Yep.
Cookies.
So we have
swords
heat now.
Scrap swords.
And it says departing survivors gain +1 survival.
Does it increase our survival limit?
No, we still only have 4 survival limits. But at least we get 2 when we leave now.
What resources do we have?
However, the other survivors learn something from this tragedy.
Oh, no.
Your settlement gains the Lantern Oven Innovation. -1 population. So we're down to 12. But it's not a death. Because add Bone Witch to the timeline 3 lantern years from now. Tell Brian he'll be back 3 lantern years from now.
He says, knowing my character's luck, I'll probably lose a limb or something. I said, no, you have all your limbs, just no face. Our friends.
Oh, I feel so bad. But at least the indecision person's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dolores is the Bone Witch. We'll get rid of that character sheet. She's Bone Witch now. And Sparky's not going out, so we're going to put this one here. Okay. Really, I get 2 new characters here. So we move forward. Wait a minute. Is that all that happens? Hands of Heat. Oh, no. Hanged Man and Crone's Tail.
Yes.
Okay. We'll do it in the order that I wrote it down then.
Shouldn't it be Hung Man?
The Hanged Man? The Hung Man? What are you trying to get at? All right. The Hanged Man. Awesome. Suddenly, the mutilated body of a fellow survivor hangs in the center of the settlement, their life snuffed out and put on display in a horrific fashion. Your ears become flush with a dull ring and panic and fear creep into your mind as you struggle to comprehend what just happened. Reduce all survivors' survival to 0. So that's for you guys. 0 survival. A tall, grim stranger stands before you with eyes deeper and blacker than any you've seen. In its hand, a lantern with a distorted face emits a piercing light and a deep reverberation that fills the folds in your brain with slow, soundless steps. The stranger advances. You call out in fright, but find you cannot speak. The only sounds that can be heard within the light of the bizarre lantern are those emanating from it. Outside of the light, no one notices the stranger. They talk in shocked and frightened tones around the hanging corpse, unaware of the danger lurking behind them. Within this soundless, reverberating pocket of light, you bear witness to something even more frightening than the events leading up to this moment. Nominate a survivor to get a deranged expression.
That does not sound good.
Gilgamesh?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Skirt.
The deranged survivor stands limp. Their face staring blankly at the ground and the faces in the ground staring blankly back at them.
I knew there was faces everywhere.
Sensing something amiss, the grim stranger stops its approach, just inches from the deranged survivor. You can't hear it, but you can feel it. A confident laughter that splits the deranged survivor's face nearly in half. You are filled with a desperate wonder as you watch them find something terrible and dark deep within themselves. Transformed by the intensity of the situation, the deranged survivor's expression is forever changed. You are unsure whether to feel afraid of them or envious. The deranged survivor gains the abyssal sadist fighting art.
Yes.
And leads the settlement into battle. It says fighting art, right? Not secret fighting art?
Yep. Fighting art and leads the settlement into
I
battle.
thought he was going to be looking
Special
down and the Manhunter
Showdown.
was going to come and kill him.
The abyssal sadist. The first time you would wound the monster, each attack, gain 1 survival and 1 insanity.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Ignore the effects of fear of the dark and pray.
Ooh.
nice.
You have no fear. You're crazy. You're a sadist.
So
The
each
Manhunter
attack-
The Manhunter is intrigued with the settlement. Add Special Showdown Manhunter to the following lantern years on the timeline. So 10, 16, and 22.
If we make it that far.
Manhunter. 10, 16. Oops, that's 14. And 22. Why would they do that?
What's on 22?
16 is Butcher level 2 and Manhunter.
So we're going to get our butts beaten. We're going to come back and we're probably going to get our butts beaten.
Then have a special showdown with the Manhunter right now.
Bring it.
Rules for the Manhunter's level are found on the Showdown page. Special Showdown interrupts the settlement phase. After they conclude, the settlement phase continues where it left off, regardless of the victory or defeat. Heal all light and heavy injuries from the remaining survivors. Remove all tokens. Do not repeat any steps. Settlement phase.
So it's
All
just us two?
What's that?
It's just us two?
No.
Okay.
It's a special showdown. So we have a special showdown right now, and then we come back and we read Crone's Tale. So you don't even get to do this yet. You still have this because you can't archive it yet.
All right.
And
Nothing about
we
me
will,
changed.
just move the. Wait.
Playing this one?
I'll just move this off to the side.
There.
Okay. So
Those are 3 good dice.
Oh. I'm just trying to get them out of the way.
Good Lord. Well, I guess we're gonna have a special showdown right now.
They're rolling 7 through 10.
All right, let's pause this. You got to repeat that because I just started the video.
Yeah, too bad.
Again!
I already got the nuts. Tasty nuts. I spilled the nuts.
Okay. We're back and we're set up for the Manhunter. Is that where you guys want to be?
Is this where I'm allowed to be? I can't really see the
Yeah.
deployment zone.
Hey, you're gonna go hide over there?
You want to go on the other side so it's easier to reach?
She does have the bow.
You should be
he's
as
gonna
far
move
back
that
as
way.
possible.
I've got to be around the person who has. Oh my god! Because the range is. Because I gotta stay still to shoot. I think we're gonna be here.
Who wants to be the monster controller? Let's do that first.
Whoever's got the rawhide set,
I've got a full set, and I think one of your characters has a full
then
set.
we'll make it Samson. So Samson's here.
Okay.
Samson's a girl. That's okay. No, I don't like it.
It's gonna bother me.
Yep, I gotta replace him. Okay, Samson. That spear.
That's a cool shield.
We'll put Samson over here. No?
Sure.
Where do you want to be?
I want to be right where I pat myself.
I'm gonna put myself here. I can't. I gotta be here.
Yeah, you took
You
my
want
spot.
to be over here?
Sure.
Get there.
Okay.
Just make him target.
So Samson's gonna be the monster controller.
1, 2, 3. Yep, Samson will be the monster controller.
Samsung.
Samson. And
Who goes first? Him?
I think we do. All right.
Thank God.
It came from a distant golden city. It came hunting to serve some horrifying purpose. It came without remorse, without mercy, and without explanation. It came for you.
Me?
Likes me.
Yes, you. We do have the survivor corpse. It's got to be 6 spaces away from all other terrain. So if you want to move it 6 spaces away.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Believe it or not, it says the survivors are taken by surprise. The manhunter goes first. Shocking. So at the beginning of his turn,
Short stride.
he's got short stride. At the beginning of the monster's turn, move the manhunter 3 spaces towards the closest threat and turn to face it. Well, we already chose, right? Wait a minute.
Hold on, that'd be Jimmy.
No, we wanted to. We wanted Samson to get hit.
I know, but at that point it would have been
1, 2, 3. It would. So now there. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Tombstone.
If the manhunter is adjacent to the threat. Oh, if the manhunter is adjacent to the threat. Well, we can do that, right?
Yep.
But we'd have to move everybody back so he's not adjacent
Yes,
to
do that.
anybody. Is this the right spot for him? 1, 2, 3.
Is he going to get to us no matter where we go?
Nope. We've got to be here. I can still shoot him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No. Yes.
I can still shoot him.
But that's only a movement of 2 right there.
And
He needs to move 3.
I can reach him.
1, 2, 3. You've got to be. You have to be here, or you have to be over by.
Yeah.
I'll go by hand.
Okay.
So he moves 3, right?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna hit anybody,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Is that what we've decided?
Yes. Well, 1, 2, 3, because he can't move through the terrain, correct?
Yeah, but he has to be here, not over here. That's as far as he can get. So we might as well just leave him there.
But
Right?
if you're here, he goes 1, 2, 3. He can't get to you.
No, he'll just run over that terrain.
He can?
I think so. Obstacle impassable. Oh, wait a minute. When the monster collides with this. Yeah, but if he's not getting attacked, we're going to get attacked. Because this is as far as we can go. We can get here. We can get here. But that's it. Even if we're here, he's going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So we can't be here. No. You can only be on one side of it, which is that side.
Okay.
And this person can be on this side.
Okay, wherever.
Those are the only 2 spots where he can't get to. Okay, so we're going to make him attack. 1, 2, 3. So we want him to be attacked, right?
No. Yes?
Yes. Otherwise, he's going to attack us.
At the beginning of the monster's turn, move the manhunter 3 spaces towards the closest threat. Turn to face it.
Right. So I might as well be here, because that's 3 away.
Oh, he doesn't do... So, oh, and I guess it's not one or the other. It is, if he's adjacent, he does it.
Right.
Okay.
So it's got to be one of us.
But this doesn't say he has to attack. You could be here, and now he's done.
But then he's not the closest threat. Then you guys are the closest threat.
I agree.
1, 2, 3. The only spots are here and here. Those are 4 spaces away.
Okay. Okay, I
Every
understand.
other
I gotcha.
space is 3 spaces away. All right, so he gets an insanity.
Alright.
So sitting at 2 insanity. Attack all adjacent threats in facing. So that's going to be him. It's 1 attack. It is a 4+ to hit, 5+, 6+ because of his evasion. 6+ to hit him. God dang it!
Can't even see what it is.
I'm going to have to dodge it.
Yep.
So I dodge it.
This
Let's see
attack
if I-
cannot be dodged.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't lose my survival, but I have used my dodge. You prick.
I peed a little.
And now, his AI card.
Yeah. Now
Correct,
it
right?
begins.
Yes. Crack shot. Random threat in field of view.
Do these block line of sight?
Obstacle impassable. Let's
Assuming
find
you
out.
would say.
I think
Blocks line of sight.
obstacle blocks line of sight unless it blocks movement. Alright, obstacle. A terrain rule, the terrain blocks survivor and monster field of view, interrupting ranged weapon attacks and monster targeting. Okay, so you are not, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. So you're not.
Everyone else is.
You are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it is going to be Samantha. Random threat and field of view, perform gun action. Turn to face the target. If the target is in field of view, if the target is not in field of view, perform impatience. Ranged attack, target. 1 speed, 2+ to hit. So 2+, she has no evasion, so it is a 2+ to hit her. Oh, that's definitely a hit. It's 2 damage. 2 damage to
The butt.
the waist. I'm gonna take that because it's just a light injury to her at this point. The blast leaves a painful ringing in the ears. All non-death survivors within 4 spaces of the Manhunter suffer 1 brain damage.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You're good.
So everyone else gets brain damage. So Samson's down to 1. Oh, Samantha fills in a box.
Already.
All right. Love it. And that's the end of his turn.
Okay. Does he have a blind spot?
He does have a blind spot. It's right behind him.
It just okay. It
Yep.
is like everyone else.
Just like everyone else.
Okey-dokey.
What are we going to do?
We're gonna stab him in the ding ding.
I'd say you scream Excalibur and run in.
I'm in his blind spot.
I'd say you hit him with a cleaver.
All right. Well, his toughness
Make
is
him
what?
bleed.
8.
8.
8, yep.
Okay. So 2 at 5+. Ooh. All right. Oh.
Bam.
All right. Achilles tendon. Toughness to this wound. -2 toughness. Oh, nice. Death blow. The Manhunter is killed at this location. It falls on its gun. It fires, blowing a hole in the monster's chest. Blood sprays everywhere. Survivors cheer. All survivors gain blah, 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 blah.
Come on.
You're
So
not-
-2 toughness. So he's a 6. And, oh, let me read this one. Super dense. Failure. Full move through the attacker. All survivors passed over suffer grab. Critical wound. Okay, so that's definitely last.
All right, -2 toughness.
So he is a 6, 5. So I need anything but a 1. But I want a crit.
What's your tough
You
strength?
need a 10. 'cause you don't
Holy
have any
cow.
luck.
So 3, yeah,
Yeah,
10.
crit to kill.
10. 10. 10.
Oh,
9.
that's a wound.
There's a wound. And
All right.
same thing, right?
Yeah. Anything but
Well,
one.
no. 1, 2, 3, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Because this is a 5, so I need 3. So anything but a 1 or 2.
Yep. My God.
Oh, that's the game I know.
Failure. Move through the attacker. All survivors pass over, suffer grab. Place the survivor knocked down in front. Oop. At least you can get behind him now.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't shoot. They suffer damage to a random hit location.
And the damage goes to your
I'm guessing it's
body.
I'm guessing the star means his level.
Yep, and he's level
So
1.
1. So to the body.
Yep.
Take it out.
Well, that's freaking awesome. Okay.
Oh, and I gain a survival and an insanity from that.
Ooh.
Oh, for Abyssal Sadist?
Nani?
It's the first wound, right?
First wound with each attack.
That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Excalibur. Don't get on his base.
Yeah, there you go.
I know he's to the forward front of the base. All right.
Gotta make up for the bad modeling.
So it's a 4-3 to hit him, right?
I encourage myself to stand up.
Oh, I'm going to encourage you to stand up. And
Wait,
then you
hold
can
on.
surge.
Yeah, it's a 6.
But we'll see if he'll turn around first.
Ooh, 2 hits.
There you go. The gritty groin.
Someone needs a
gun
bath. I'm doing this one first.
The gritty groin.
I don't care if it has bad stuff. I'm doing it first. Manhunter stumbling in rage, dropping something to the ground. The attacker gains the priority target and gains 1 red vial. Strange resource.
Oh, red vial. Yeah.
Alright.
It's a vial of period blood.
Gross.
And wait, hold on. I have a strength of 6 plus. So it's a what? Did him?
Anything but a 1, I think.
You have
Is there a
6 plus,
6?
right?
Yeah.
Anything
Do you,
but a
have
1.
you have a +1 strength?
I have the +2 because of the thing that happened.
What thing happened?
I died with it when I first had it. And
Right, so it's a strength 6, right?
Yeah.
And he's got a toughness 8.
So anything
So
but a
it's
1.
2.
Right? Because a 2 is equal to an 8.
That is true.
So anything but a 1.
Okay.
Wound.
So you wounded.
Get a red vial.
No, that's a critical.
It's not under critical.
The attacker gains a priority target token.
It's
Yeah,
just
don't-
if you wound.
He's like, no, I get a red vial. Just put that card away. No, you get a. Where's the
Priority token?
Yeah, but it's the red vial isn't under critical wound.
Where is it?
No, it's on a regular wound.
Yeah. It's like a red vial.
Do you guys see the priority target token?
Did we crush it?
Yeah, it's somewhere. You're the priority token, just don't forget.
There it is.
Okay, and you get a red vial, strange resource.
I chug it.
So red vial,
+2 toughness.
consumable. You may consume and archive this to remove 2 bleeding tokens and gain a survival.
Meh.
Eh.
That's good for Butcher.
All right, and in your second wound,
+2 toughness here.
or a possible wound,
So he's what, a 10?
Unless I crit.
anything but a 1, 2, 3.
Unless I crit.
You have to crit first. Okay, failure. I think you should search.
Do it again, do it again!
Yes. I agree with you on that one.
I think you should just hack him to death with Excalibur until he's dead.
Gimme.
2 10s. You need to save those for the crits.
No!
The solid shoulder and the offhand.
Reflex.
So the reflex is move the Manhunter onto the space occupied by the attacker, which means he'll knock you over. The Manhunter to face the attacker, roll a d10. If the result is greater than their attacker's insanity, they gain the prey disorder.
He'd have to roll 10 because I
Okay,
haven't
do
seen
that one first then. Rock on. So there's one wound. Reflex. Turn the Manhunter to face the attacker. Roll a d10. If the result is greater than the attacker's insanity, they gain prey disorder and suffer the flee. There's no way. You've got too much insanity. You're not
If
afraid.
he rolls a lane for 10.
No.
Don't you have to roll for it?
No, he's got to roll a 12, right?
Oh, is it 12?
Yeah, but wouldn't a lane for 10 count?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, that's only to
Sorry.
hits.
I'll take it.
If you're so insane, that's not going to bother you. You're so insane, that doesn't happen.
Ooh.
7.
That's definite.
Well, you hurt him.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
hurt his offhand.
I was hoping it was gonna.
If you hit with a whip, gain +3. Result, full move the monster onto the space occupied with the attacker.
Boom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, you're still a priority target token.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
I wish I had headliner.
I'm going to...
Headliner
Oh, now you're
attack.
1 space away. And you already moved, right?
Yeah.
And we don't have dash. Okay, so you're done.
Yeah.
This sucks. not
1,
having
2,
dash.
3, 4.
Yay.
And Samson's going to attack with a spear, needing a 6+. 1 and a 2. That would be 2 misses.
This is our favorite.
Samson's going to surge.
Yes.
And roll another 1.
Oh, thank
9. 1 hit. Calloused elbow.
Oh my-
If you hit with a whip, gain +3 strength. There is a wound reaction, so let's find out if he wounds. It's a strength of 3. He's got a toughness of 8. So it's 5.
Critical.
Freaking A. Okay. Good lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And does she have anything she can do?
I completely forgot about white lion coat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.
That is so useful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I stay still, I get +2 accuracy, but no more range, huh?
What's your range?
6.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's all that she can do.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. The priority target token, right? Move out of
Oh,
the
yeah,
way
so
before he
run that
crushes me. And I'm
it?
going to... No, I'm going to stand you up with Samson.
Alright.
Oh, I need to do it for the inner lantern too. Okay. So I lose 1, so I'm down to 3. Yeah, I did lose that one. I lost that one. So I stand you up, and you can do...
So I stand him up?
Nah, he's going to attack him anyways.
Okay.
You can use your headband if you want.
Sure.
Because you got Abyssal Sadist, right? So...
Yeah.
Plus you got a full Rawhide armor set. Alright.
I like how we're getting 10s when we're not critting.
Crack shot. Pick target. Random threat in field of view. No target impatient. Endless barrage. Random threat in field of view. Full move the monster. Well, he's going to move forward first. 3 spaces.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3. Alright. Perform gun action. We probably want the crack shot. Because this one, he moves forward towards the target and attacks anyway. So let's just do...
Think of what he'll do to me.
It doesn't matter.
Do the one that's the weakest, and hopefully we can get rid of the other ASR.
This attack gains +2 speed, but -2 accuracy and after damage. For each hit, make an additional attack roll. Continue to roll until all attacks miss.
No, let's not do that
Let's
one.
not do Endless Barrage. That's on the bottom.
You put that on top, didn't you?
Maybe.
You bastard.
It's not me. What do I care?
Waiting until it murders me.
But then I get Excalibur. Shut up. You already got this.
With a +2 strength, it'll be strength 8.
This is amazing.
Let's kill Jemuel.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So he's going to move forward 3.
Monster controller
1,
switch.
2, 3.
Right. Up.
Nope. 1, 2, 3. And then it says Tombstone.
Anybody adjacent.
All adjacent. Nobody's
He
adjacent.
is.
And now he's going to do this.
Endless Barrage.
How could you?
Betrayed me.
Crack shot.
Oh, that's
Random
what it
threat
was.
in field of view. It's not random threat. It's actually this.
Priority target.
He goes forward. Oh, it didn't even target him. He just moves
Right.
forward, right?
Correct.
Yeah, move the Manhunter 3 space towards the closest, not a target. So this is a target. Random threat in field of view. That's you. Perform gun action.
Uh-oh.
Gun action says target is doomed. Turn to face the target. If target is not in field of view, perform patience. It's 1 attack. It's a 2+ to hit you. What's your evasion?
+2.
So 2
4
plus, 3 plus, 4 plus to hit you.
Hey!
Misses you.
Get him.
The blast leaves a painful ringing in the ears. All non-death survivors within 4 spaces, everybody but you this time,
Yes.
suffer brain damage.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad.
Well, Samson's at 0.
I know.
And Samantha goes into
Cardiac arrest.
brain trauma.
Yay, another brain trauma.
Freaking A. +2 because of Accept the Darkness. 5.
Am I the only person that hasn't
Major
gotten brain
seizures.
trauma during this?
You thrash about wildly, damaging 1 to yourself and all adjacent survivors. So that's 1 damage. Gain a disorder and D5 insanity.
It'd be awesome if
So-
it did adjacent damage to the
Damage to my body. That's a light.
to the monster.
1d5 insanity. That's 2. And a disorder.
These are the best part of the game.
Bethel.
When it's not you.
Yeah, well, it's not me. It's hilarious.
Wait, hold
It's
on.
always more fun when my ass isn't on
Wait,
the
is
line.
it, hold on, is that Brian?
No.
Aw.
This one's me.
Ooh.
Anxiety, damn it! I don't know what it does.
I just hate it.
You are afraid of being afraid. You are a nervous wreck, and monsters can smell this in your scent. At the start of each showdown, gain a priority target token unless you have stinky gear in your gear grid.
Oh, well. That's...
Wait, do you have monster grease on that character?
No.
Oh.
She will next time she
Yeah.
goes out. It's at the beginning of the showdown anyways, so
Yeah.
we're already past that.
You spray the musk of fear,
Yeah, she will be
as
putting
the
fecal,
Skaven would say.
she'll be putting fecal matter all over herself.
He stands up,
At the end of the turn, you stand up,
Yep.
and you've been targeted, so you're no longer the priority.
but he's doomed.
Well, he was doomed last time.
Does the Manhunter...
But I missed.
Oh, that's right.
Does the Manhunter have a special crafting
1, 2, 3, 4,
ability?
5.
Or...
No.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The Slenderman does.
Yes!
All that means is you have to plug in the battery every time.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's our turn.
Yep.
So, does anybody have weapon proficiency they need? You have axe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you already hit?
I just hit.
So you're definitely going to get one. And your sword,
I hit it.
Hit.
but you don't have a proficiency yet because you haven't aged.
Damn.
He got it from the butcher. And I don't have proficiency either. So I think we're good.
Bastard.
So it really doesn't matter who attacks first. I'd say Samson.
Cool.
Because she can attack. He
Samson.
can attack and move. So going to attack with a King Spear. I need 6s. Okay.
Surge.
I'm going to surge. See if I lose it.
Of course you do. You know, you should have used your archer first, in case he moves out of range.
Too late.
1.
Hey.
One hit.
Aw.
Knotted back. +2 toughness to wound this location. Well, it's good that I'm doing this to get rid of it. You knock the wind out of the Manhunter if I wound him. Alright, so it's really a strength of 1 now. So I need a 7. Okay.
Archer.
Archer. 2 shots. 1 hit. It's impervious. Can't even wound it.
Critical. Here it is. This is a critical, though. I can feel it.
Oh, that's right. I can crit it.
Yeah, here it is.
She's
I can
got
feel
+1 luck. 9 and 10. 9 and 10.
There it is. Oh, that's not a 9. That's
Full
a
move the
3.
Manhunter towards the attacker and turn to face.
Wait, I don't
Okay.
target you?
If adjacent, there's a knee between your legs. Attacker suffers a severe waist injury with a +1 to the result. Awesome! He knees me in the groin. I'm a female.
Well, you're a
so
chick.
he knees me in the cooch. Alright, with a
Shenanigan.
+1 to roll. A 5.
Viv.
Warped pelvis. Your pelvis is disfigured.
No babies
Suffer
for you.
-1 permanent luck. Good God. Well, now she's normal luck.
And does it skip next time?
This injury is permanent and can be recorded multiple times. Gain a bleeding token.
Oh, okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Gain a bleeding token.
Like, besides the -1 luck.
Disgusting.
Alright, well, she's going to pull out her dagger,
Surge.
and I surge. Going, ching, 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 chong. How dare you hit me in the cooch? Sucks. I mean, it's like impervious, and he reflexes.
There we go.
1 hit. Super dense.
Oh.
Goodbye.
It's a reflex. And he's going to
Crit. Just
He's
crit.
going to automatically step on my foot.
Just
Okay,
I have to just crit. It's easy. Oh, that's not a
4.
crit.
That's not even a wound. If the attacker is adjacent, they may spend a survival. If they don't, they suffer a severe foot injury. Okay, I'm down to 2 survival.
Wait, you can't. Oh, you don't have a headband.
Aren't you guys glad I'm getting these out of the way for you?
Of course.
So we can get to the trap.
Yeah, here.
All right, Excalibur.
He's gonna tombstone you guys so hard here in a second.
Oh, God.
He's going to tombstone you so hard.
Tombstone Soda from Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I'm the only one that thinks of that.
All right, so you need a 3 to hit him?
I think so.
What's your strength?
6.
So
I can
two
feel,
twos.
I can feel the trap. It's right
Well,
here.
have you? Wait, what is your hit? Not your strength. 4 plus.
4 plus.
Yeah, but he's in the
3
rear.
plus.
3
So
plus.
anything but a 1 or 2 hits.
There
Oh,
it is.
trap.
And it begins.
Oh, well, at least I got it out of the way.
This town ain't big enough. I'm guessing for the 2 of you. All survivors, everybody, is
Yay.
doomed. All survivors within 2 spaces of the Manhunter suffer knockback 3.
That's actually good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so you're good.
Within what? 2 spaces, right? 1, 2. Yeah. Perform gun action, target the attacker.
Target the face,
Okay.
I assume.
I think so. Where'd gun action go?
I have
Here it is.
2 evasion.
Target is doomed. Turn to face the target if the target is not in the field of view or melee patience. Ranged attack. 1 attack, 2 plus to hit you.
What's the range on
It's
it?
a
Does
4
it have
plus
a
cut,
range?
2 evasion.
1 speed, 2 plus to hit, 2 damage. Ranged attack target.
I guess you
Nope,
just
there
shoot
is
anywhere
no
on the board.
target.
It's 4 plus because I have 2 evasion.
Alright, 4 plus to hit you. 3!
Save me again!
The blast leaves a painful ringing in the ears. All non-death survivors within 4 spaces, that would be me, everybody but you again, Gilgamesh, suffers a brain damage.
Hey, you getting knocked away is actually pretty good.
I'll eventually get back.
Samson fills a box in, and Samantha
I'll get back there someday.
is down to 1 insanity. We gotta kill him. I can't take these gunshots. Thank God you reached him. I was like, oh my God, you can't reach him.
Just barely. 2 attacks, 5+.
Yep.
1.
One hit.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait a minute. Gotta shuffle this trap back in. Can't have that trap in the discard
Come right
pile.
back.
I wish when you pull the trap, it just says it's in the discard pile.
Yeah. Or put on the bottom of the deck or something. I don't know. No. I don't want it.
No.
Trap card. Okay. You put the trap card at the top.
Offhand.
Yeah.
If you hit with a whip, no. There's a reflex,
Yeah,
which
it's not
means
too
he
bad.
moves on to you and knocks you over.
That's not too. Wait, he'll be back all the way out there.
Okay.
So what's the strength on it?
It's 3. So 5?
What? Oh, yeah, 3.
Or 5, excuse me.
So
3.
1 and 2 misses. Or fails to wound.
Yeah, so, but I need a critical. Here
You
it
need a
is.
crit.
Fucking 1.
Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, good. He's not going to friggin' tombstone me.
Good God. There's really even no
I can't
reason to
surge.
stand you up.
I never get a chance to surge because
Yeah.
he's knocking me away.
Did
Every
you spend
time,
the
the whole
entire last
battle.
game on your back
I'm a whore.
with your legs in the air?
Just a cheap floozy. You better pay me.
Here we go.
Yeah, who would I get to kill?
He's going to move towards... I wanted to call Samson Dolores.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, so we'll get him closer to you. And he's going to tombstone.
Yay.
So it's 1 attack. It's a 4 plus...
Why is this man wearing a dress?
5 plus 6 plus.
Wait,
It's
why
a
are you rolling?
toga, man. It's
Hey,
a
why
toga.
are you rolling?
It's a 6 plus to hit.
1.
Yeah, 1 attack. That's why I was gonna roll.
Dodge it.
Can I?
You dodged it the first time. Why not?
Yeah.
Then you get
It's
bashed.
3 damage to what location?
Forehead.
Head.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge that. And
Called
I don't
it.
lose the survival. And now it's the AI. Endless barrage. Random threat in field of view. So you want to roll? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
But I'm not a threat. I'm on the ground again.
Oh yeah.
No, it's me.
1, 2. No, it's not you because you're on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is
Ooh.
Samson.
At point blank range. Just keep rolling.
All right. Full move the monster towards the
Already
target.
there.
You don't need to. Perform gun action. This attack gains +2 speed, so 3 rolls. It is a 4 plus to hit him.
It has a negative too.
Oh, wait a minute. 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus to hit him.
2 hit.
Roll those 2 again. So there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5.
5. Thank God.
Damage. For each hit, make an additional attack roll and continue. So 5 hits. It's 1 damage or 2 damage to 5 locations.
Oh my God.
Hand, head, body, foot.
Okay, say slower.
Hand.
Hand.
Hand. So that's a heavy.
Head.
Body.
Body.
Foot.
Foot.
Okay. So knocks him over. Okay.
The one time I have really good luck.
That's the end of his turn. Okay, you guys with powerful weapons,
I keep getting bitch slapped.
let me shoot first.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna hide
Samantha
back here
shoots
again.
first. 2 shots. Miss. Okay,
Surge.
I need to move and attack. Or
Doesn't
move
the
and
surge
action.
replace the attack? You didn't move. You can
3
No,
plus,
it gives me
right?
an extra action.
3 plus. Ooh.
So 2 hits.
close.
Yeah, have this
Close.
die.
All right,
Trap
boom,
card.
gritty boot, and exposed forearm. This one is a failure. He'll tombstone you. This one is a failure. He'll knock you over.
That one first.
4 spaces. Full move until adjacent.
Wait, no, you don't want to get knocked over. You want to finish your attack.
Yeah, but
The
if I
tombstone
fail on
will
the
actually just... Oh, the tombstone will bash you, and
Yeah.
this one he'll knock you over. So
So
you
it doesn't-
probably want to do this
yeah,
one
which one has
first.
a better critical?
Yeah, you want to do this one first.
Ooh.
So what do you need? 6, 7, 8, right?
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
wounds
okay.
him. Okay, again.
Oh, phew.
Okay. And now surge.
Do it again. Do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, we need you to just waste him. What do you got?
2.
2 survival.
Okay.
Hit him.
3 plus.
One hit. Okay. The wound gives you a red vial.
Hey.
All right. You knock something out of one of the Manhunter's many pouches. Gain 1 red vial strange resource.
Again.
Is that in here?
Okay, there's 3 cards left, and one of them is Endless Barrage.
What's it called?
Red vial.
Red vial. Okay, there's a crimson vial as well.
Okay,
you go.
you guys want to cut?
I'll do it.
What did I do? I saw that one. Wait.
I gotta start all over.
Don't look. Okay. All right. Yep.
Well, I just chose my own fate because I'm gonna be the only one
We're
that's gonna
all
be able to
gonna-
hit.
We're gonna get so tombstoned.
No, wait. I can't dash away.
4 plus.
4 plus to hit him.
Hey.
2 hits.
It's a trap. I can feel it. Here it
Solid
comes.
shoulder and calloused elbow. This one, if you wound, if the attacker's adjacent, they may spend a survival. If they don't, you get a severe head injury. And this one's a reflex. Turn the manner to face the attacker. Roll a d10 if the result is greater than the attacker's insanity. What's your insanity?
5.
Then you get a prey disorder, which you
Can't.
don't,
That doesn't
and you
matter.
suffer the flea brain trauma.
Oh,
Oh, so that one last, I guess.
what does flea do?
It makes you run towards the board edge, and I think you get 1d10 insanity.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good for especially his weapon.
7.
So wound, you
Yep.
need to spend a survival,
Okay. Nope.
Okay.
I refuse.
and solid shoulder.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, wait. What is he again?
He's an
Oh,
8.
7. Damn it.
Turn the Manhunter to face the attacker. Roll a d10.
Okay, so 6.
So,
Roll a d10, I'm sorry?
Yep, roll a d10.
6.
Okay, if it's greater than the attacker's insanity, they gain the prey disorder, which you can't, and suffer the flea brain trauma.
It's not greater than. I'm 6 now.
What does it say?
So it has to be greater than. I was a 5.
Oh,
As soon as I wound, I
If
get
the
my
result
abyssal
is
status.
greater than the attacker's... Oh, you got an insanity.
As soon
because
as I
of
wounded him.
Abyssal sadist. Rock on.
Yep.
Okay, so that
Surge.
didn't happen.
Nope. Doesn't matter. I'll get it right back.
All right.
Yep.
So, but now you're in the front, right? So you
Yeah.
need 5s
I like that.
or 6s.
5 plus.
5 plus. There it is. The battle scarred arm, which is if you wound, you have to spend a survival or suffer a hand injury. And this is Achilles tendon. That's the death blow one.
Do that one.
But
Let's do
you
that.
can't kill him. But it's -2 toughness, so.
Why
Okay.
can't he death blow?
Yeah, why can't I death blow?
Because you got to kill him. He's got 1, 2, 3 life left.
Oh, I see. I thought the death blow would,
No.
would cause a death blow. Excuse me.
If it's killed,
All right, so you said it's what, negative? What toughness?
it is a -2.
So I need anything but ones.
Okay, for this one.
Right.
Hey.
Okay, and now this one is a regular one.
Okay, so 3 plus. There it is.
Okay, but you have to spend a survival, otherwise
Okay.
you suffer a head injury.
No,
Okay,
I refuse.
and I got
What a
knocked
surge
down
again,
by
Dan.
Tombstone, right?
Yep.
Can you encourage me to stand
Stand
up?
up. Yes.
And go ahead and
Oh, yes.
stab him in the butt.
All right. So
Surge.
Samson's going to attack twice. He needs a. He hasn't moved yet, right? So he needs a 5 to hit him.
Has Samson even hit? Yeah.
There's
Hey.
1 hit.
There you go.
Grimacing Jaw is a +2 toughness to wound the
Of course it
location.
is.
So he needs a 7 to wound him.
There it is. Oh, fucker.
I surge.
It even sat there on the
Do I
7
lose
for a
it?
second, too.
I do not lose it. Okay. And I attack again. I need 5s. 1 hit. It's a +2 toughness to wound this location.
Of course it is.
Need
That's a
7.
critical. What?
Okay.
Your character is awful. Or that's Brian.
Shut up! Okay.
You're playing Brian's characters off.
Damn it.
Can you use your cat arrow?
I can't attack.
Nope,
Can
can't do
I?
anything.
I already attacked this turn, didn't I?
Yes.
Damn it.
All right, here we go.
Bring on the tombstone.
So you're the monster controller.
Yay,
He
so
moves to
nope.
the closest threat.
We're already there.
So it can be anybody. Who do you want it to be?
Samson.
Me.
Samson probably needs it because I've got 0 insanity. I'm going to take another brain trauma.
Right, so why would I want him to go after you?
Because if he he's not
I'm the monster controller.
Yeah, make it. Have you taken any damage yet?
At the beginning of
Make it Jamil.
Okay.
Just don't hit me in my hand or foot.
Towards the closest threat.
Wait, you don't have armor there?
No.
Make him attack you.
Okay, that's fine.
No. Don't go for me. I haven't taken any
Manhunter is
damage.
adjacent to any threats. Perform 2
Worst case, I take a severe injury and eat my dried acanthus and we make another.
But Tombstone says attack all adjacent.
Right. Everyone's going to get hit.
Right.
But we're... Alright, so... Going around... It's a speed 1, 4 plus accuracy. So
So you got to
6
do
plus-
1, 1, 1,
Right.
right?
So I'll do Gemule. What, 6 plus, right?
Yep.
Okay, of course that would hit.
You can dodge,
Dodge it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Go
a good
for it.
idea. 6 plus for me. Nope. And
6, well,
it's 4 plus natural.
6 plus for Samson.
Okay.
Okay. So
Nothing
not
there.
bad.
Now AI
So who
card.
took damage? Jamil?
Yeah, I got hit.
Yeah,
Okay,
he got.
it's okay.
Well, he dodged.
Oh, you dodged, right?
Right.
So he
so
missed
nobody
everybody.
took.
That's
not-
good.
Yeah.
And so now he does basic action, right?
Correct.
All right, so his basic action is survivor with the most bleeding tokens.
You.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
I don't have any.
Nobody has bleeding tokens,
I
right?
thought we got a bleeding token earlier.
That was on Butcher.
Samantha.
Oh, okay. Somebody did get a bleeding token.
So Samantha's going to get it. You are not taking me down. So move and attack target. It's 3 attacks. It is
What's the speed? Or movement? 6?
Oh my god, it's her, isn't it?
Yeah.
6, he's 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I can get there.
3 attacks. It is a, oh my god, she has no evasion. It's a 2 plus 10 run, 3 attacks.
I encourage you to dodge.
I wish we had dash. I could dash out of the way.
Yeah.
Damn it.
What is it?
It is a 2 plus to hit.
You don't have.
Nope, I have no evasion.
Ooh.
Okay, what locations? 2 damage for every location.
Oh, that's a good hit. Ooh.
Belt. Hand. Chest.
God dang it!
You hit her. You hit him in the
I'll take the
boobies.
hand, knocks her down. I will take the... I'll dodge the body.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take the waist, which is going to be a severe injury on her.
Wait, you already have a warped pelvis.
That's what I'm thinking. And if it's warped pelvis again...
Well, you can have it with a 5.
Why is that lady's leg permanently straight up in the air?
I'm just going to keep retiring the characters that I'm playing.
I've had one character lost, and that was because I wanted to kill it off
Alright.
to get extra strength for myself.
Here we go. 3 bleeding kidneys, 2 bleeding tokens. That's it.
Oh, that's not too
Oh,
bad.
wow. If only I could give you my red vials. So it removes 2 bleeding tokens.
Well, I just need to run away now.
And bandage.
Okay, and that's his turn, right? We just need to kill him.
Yes.
Does
So I'm-
consuming an item use up a turn?
It's an action.
Consume? I'll have to look. It might be an action. Let me look.
Because if it's not an action, I'm gonna do it real quick.
No, you're not.
Why?
He's
would
got 1 wound left.
But I want you to get the final blow.
Who?
A
This character's
special
down on
roll.
the ground.
The consumer gear
Still,
may
he's
be
standing.
ingested by the survivor for a listed result. Some are archived after use. So it doesn't say it takes an action.
Oh well, I'm just gonna go up and hit him, I guess.
Wait, hold on. Who do we want to hit? Hold on.
Me.
Hold on. Hold on. What's the benefit to you hitting him?
I get to exist.
Oh. What about proficiencies and all that fun
You
stuff?
already
go
got
for
it.
it.
Nobody else has proficiencies.
Right.
It would help if I had it, but I have 0
I encourage
luck
you to
again.
get up.
I had 1 luck, but now I have 0 luck, so...
I encourage you to stand up.
Why?
Why not?
Okay.
But you can't shoot with your bow.
Why?
Okay, I stand up,
He hasn't moved.
and I have to leave. Okay. Because if there's a reaction and it hits everybody around him, I'm gonna die.
No, but what's the chance that'll happen? There's one wound left. You could kill him.
We say
You
things,
could be the hero.
we say things like
You're
that.
just gonna die anyway.
Let Gino kill him. All right, 3s to hit him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just in case.
Don't get the trap. You're gonna hit him twice, and you're gonna get the trap.
Oh.
Oh,
Once.
1 hit. That's all we need, and it's the trap. All survivors are doomed. All survivors within 2 spaces of the Manhunter suffer knockback 3.
Just him.
Directly away from the monster. Perform gun action. Target the attacker. Gun
Shoot,
action
miss me.
is going to be target is doomed. Turn to face the target. If the target is in the field of view, okay, it's
Roll
1
really
attack.
bad
It's a 4+ to hit him.
How many? 1?
1.
Yeah, I missed.
Okay, miss. The blast leaves a painful ringing in the ears. All non-death survivors suffer within 4 spaces. Ha! Aha! What's that? Oh yeah, Samson's gonna take a severe injury. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Only Jamul and Samson. So Samson's gonna get.
I've taken more brain damage than physical damage.
Oh.
Why
It's
do
a
I have
+2 on the brain trauma chart. It's a
Oh,
9. News perspective, you are knocked down and gain 1d10 insanity.
Yeah, that's probably good.
6 insanity. Thank goodness.
It's pretty good.
Okay, that's all that happens to him. Butcher Cleaver. Kill him.
I'm gonna use my bone axe. Oh, thank God, 2 hits.
2 hits. Let me shuffle. We can't have this trap card just sitting out there. Not in the
We wouldn't
deck.
want to forget it.
It's gonna be the top 2 cards. Do monsters eventually get 2 trap cards in the deck?
Well, we'll let Jared choose his fate.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Are they both impervious?
No, they're way worse than that. Ossified knee guards, rippling abs.
Which one has the best crit then?
Critical on a roll, D10, add your strength. If the result is 6+, Manhunter is knocked down.
Yeah.
Something falls, gain a skull resource.
Oh,
Doesn't really matter. Both are super dense.
it doesn't matter. It won't shatter your.
Yeah. Well, no,
Cleaver.
it's a cleaver, yeah. Failure, full move through the attacker. Ooh. Reflex, if the attacker is adjacent, you may spend level survival. If they don't, they suffer severe.
Oh,
Okay,
do that
let's-
one
Go for it.
Yeah, that's...
All right, here we go.
No toughness modifier, so 3.
Yep.
The last hit, and you haven't been able to hit for so long.
Did you lose it?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Okay.
Can you search?
Well, yeah, let me do this first. I hate this game.
3!
Hey.
You killed him!
Oh, thank God!
The Manhunter goes
I could have
down.
swore I saw 2 for like 2. No!
Roll a d10.
Aftermath.
Oh, man.
After they conclude the settlement phase,
Gain
continues where it left
insanity.
off. Heal all light and heavy injuries from the victorious survivors
Yeah,
and
nothing.
remove tokens. I'm the only one with tokens.
I know.
And what is the worst thing that happened? Oh, that's right. -1.
Derp derp.
He kicked me in the coochie. But I have a +1 luck token, so now I've got 0.
Trying to think what I should tell Brian.
Samson doesn't have anything bad yet. He just sucks.
Yet.
Your new character sucks still.
Everybody gets +1 hunt experience.
Yay!
Yay!
You guys age. Okay, so you get to choose a proficiency, which I'm guessing is going to be sword. And we'll do Shalil first. Gain the benefits of the XP milestone, which is select a proficiency and roll 2d10. High or low? High or low. That's all you want.
Is it like 100?
No, it's 20, but
13?
fighting art. Okay, and you already have axe, so 5.
5, eh?
You get a +1 permanent strength.
Yes!
I want that one.
I told you high or low. Why didn't you tell your dice? You get a fighting art. which could be good.
My die only rolls medium.
No, it's gonna be something like really good at punching.
Ambidextrous. That's what I wanted. Ambidextrous.
No, you don't want that.
Yeah.
Why?
Because then I can have Excalibur and another sword.
Is Excalibur two-handed?
Mm-mm. It doesn't say it's two-handed.
It's just a sword?
Yeah, it's just sword.
Nice.
I think it has to be identical weapon, though.
Yeah. Alright, weapon type, isn't it? Or is it weapon?
All melee
I think it's
weapons,
weapon
if
type.
in your gear grid, gain paired. Ambidextrous
Right.
cannot be used if there are any shields, two-handed or heavy.
So it
gear.
becomes...
Okay,
Okay.
Excalibur's heavy.
But paired says, paired weapons are two identical weapons that can be used as one. So there is no identical Excalibur. So you're just going to have to give that up. We're going to have to get you two weapons. Like two axes or something.
No.
No, you can keep that for right now.
Yeah, just for... Well, I just want to call it quits.
Okay, and one weapon proficiency, so you're the only one that gets a weapon proficiency.
Oh, yeah, let me do that.
And rewards. The group realizes the settlement needs better protection. Dirt! If the settlement does not have it already, place the settlement watch innovation on the top of the innovation deck.
That's pretty neat sounding.
Settlement watch.
At the top of the deck?
Yeah, in other words, it's going to get drawn.
Right.
So you can actually get this. Departing survivors gain +2 survival when they depart for a nemesis encounter or a special showdown. New recruits, if you spend it. If you have no fighting arts, gain a random fighting art.
Oh, that's
If you have
nice.
0 or less strength, gain +1 strength. Limit once per lifetime. So that's now on top of our settlement deck.
On the board.
My brain hears the tiny ding. I'm like,
Damn it, we didn't get the survivor corpse.
Nope, we didn't.
oh, we completely forgot about it.
That's all right.
I was just focused
What's
on
the
trying to
best that
kill
could
him.
happen? I think it's a skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
special.
it's not a big deal.
I like the picture on this. It's a pretty neat picture.
It's got 2 daggers.
Yeah, but look at her armor.
Bandages?
This assures that it will be drawn from the deck if the group decides to innovate this year. But we can't.
Can't.
I don't think so. We don't have any resource. We have a bladder, a brain, both organs. And that's
We have a
it.
hide. Oh, if only.
No, we don't have a hide,
We
right?
don't have anything special.
Or
We have
a
some
gnome.
of these vials. That's about it.
Yep. Okay, and then it says level 1, gain the reverberating lantern rare gear. Roll a d10 on a 2+. The survivor that dealt the killing blow
Wait, what?
gains the tough fighting art. So on a 2+.
Oh, gee, I'm gonna get a 1.
No, reroll. It collided. Reroll.
I can't believe
Hold on,
it.
wait. Isn't the rule if it hits something you have to reroll?
What is wrong with you? You got the tough fighting art.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I love this game.
I don't understand. Why?
Oh, this is everything I hope and dream of.
That's why we keep playing it.
It's just for the horror.
It's just freaking hilarious. Because we suck so bad at rolling. I just don't. Where the hell is the Manhunter? Manhunter.
He's in your butt.
Manhunter. This is the Flower Knight. That's F. This is the Gorm. G. L. Here it is. The Reverberating Lantern.
What does it do?
Alright, so the Reverberating Lantern is a unique lantern. At the start of any hunt turn, before an event is revealed, you may sonorous rest. Limit once per hunt. Sonorous rest will allow us to gain like survival back or insanity.
Ooh, that's actually really good. So we
Right.
can max out our insanity.
So it doesn't matter who gets this. I'll just
Or
put it
max
on
out
the character.
survival, I should say.
Alright. We're back. We're back in the village, right?
Yeah.
Use
Use all our endeavors for babies.
Alright. And that is it. If the settlement is innovated saga when they defeat the level 3 Manhunter. No. Alright, so that was the end of
That
that one. And now we have to do Crone's Tail.
What's that? Oh no.
Flower Knight.
Oh. Do we have to fight him?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Alright, let's get these characters out of the
We
way.
told ourselves that we were gonna leave in a second.
Alright.
Nope.
One day, the survivors gathered around an old crone that had decided to share secrets. In her foolish youth, she had played inside a foul-smelling carved ball. Before she knew what had happened, the ball rolled away with her trapped inside. She tumbled in its stomach-churning darkness for what seemed like days. The ball rolled to a sudden halt. She crawled out into a hushed glade. Strange plants twisted up between her grasping fingers and bloomed in lurid colors. It came soundlessly from the trees. Thorny, flowering vines burst from the ground where it tread, and the glade was aglow from its strange light. Although she swore never to reveal her meeting with the strange knight, in her dotage she could not resist the temptation to visit the glade again. The survivors followed her into the dark. Along the way, she told them of the glade's seductive beauty and the wondrous creature that guarded it. Finally, they reached the gleaming gate that set the keen survivors' teeth on edge, at once repulsing and pulling at something deep in the pits of their stomachs. The crone stood before it, determined. Her old skin sagged further, and her eyes filled with pain as the gates swung open. Painfully, the crone led them through the shifting forest to the glade. There, on its downy grasses, she lay down. The survivors gathered worriedly around her. With her final breath, a ghostly, glowing flower burst from her papery lips, its delicate bloom fragrant with untold power. Nominate a survivor in the settlement. That survivor grasps the ghostly blossom and gains the sleeping virus flower rare gear and the flower addiction disorder.
How about
Random.
Samson?
A random.
Well,
What do you think, Brian? Do you think we should pick Samson?
Who's the girl who couldn't go out last time?
The sleeping virus flower sucks if you accidentally consume it.
Accidentally.
Nope. That
Oh,
was me last time.
no, that happened.
All right, so we could give it to Sparky
Sure.
Yeah?
because he didn't go out last time.
What's
All right, so we'll give it to Sparky. So he gets the sleeping virus flower rare gear and the flower addiction disorder.
What sucked about it was I had it and I consumed it, and when you die, you come back again. Well, I had the Twilight Sword, but when you die, you automatically lose the Twilight Sword, even if you come back to life.
Yep.
Suck.
Though the Twilight Sword isn't really all that amazing.
Until you.
Okay, she gets the sleeping virus flower. So the sleeping virus flower states, or Sparky does, it's cursed. Or Sparky gets it. +1 luck. When you die, a flower bursts from your corpse. Add worm virus to the timeline next year. You are the guest. Okay. And you may now hunt the flower knight. Add it to the quarries list on the settlement record sheet.
Yay.
So we can hunt the flower knight if we want, which I would suggest we do.
No heavy gear.
Oops.
Yeah. So we're
Well, it doesn't really matter.
yeah, because I don't have to use it. It's nice to use.
Okay, so that's the end of the crone's tail. And now we're back at the same spot we left, which is update timeline, right? Let's see.
Symposium.
Okay.
Simple girl.
And that was the last on that sheet. Update the death count. Nobody, right?
Hmm?
Check the milestone square events.
I died
Nothing.
inside, but
Conviction. No, we don't do conviction yet. That's in the timeline. And develop. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shrine.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll do shrine. So it's a 4+ on shrine to get the +1.
I just rolled a 1, so let's not let me do that.
Okay, let's let Jamil do it.
you also collided with stuff.
It's true.
Okay, +1
This is my die.
armor to all departing survivors.
Shrines would
And
save your
I
butts
think we're gonna go ahead and take I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave Samantha at home. She's got anxiety. And we're gonna take Sparky out now, because now he can go on the hunt. Okay. I think this was from last time, right? Yeah, that was from last time. That fresh
Dry
acanthus.
it. You must dry it.
So we have fresh acanthus. We have a bone blade you want to get rid of. We still have 4 endeavors. Oh, we have 2 red vials.
Don't
too.
we have a matchmaker now?
We do have a matchmaker
Do you want to have
in...
babies?
Who is it? It's,
Somebody got it. It was Brian's old kid. No, who was it?
is it the Bone Witch? Oh, no, it's... I think it was Brian's character.
Oh no!
Right? I think so. Let me take a look. Dolores? Yeah. The Bone Witch is the matchmaker.
Hey, bring her back.
Okay, well, that was a nice thought.
Oh well.
Womp, womp, womp.
Why are these red vials randomly changing into love juice?
I guess we could just augury. Who needs
Yeah.
another understanding? Because
I don't have any
I don't
understanding.
have any understanding.
nobody has any understanding.
We're all
we don't understand.
Is there anything we can do
Well,
to
didn't
Gideon needs
Yeah.
one, and he'll go into
Yeah.
Tinkerer.
One of our characters did.
Let's do that one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, Gideon auguries.
for?
Roll a die.
Oh yeah, Gideon is mine, isn't it?
Yes.
What do I have to roll?
For an understanding, low. For an intimacy, high.
Hey.
Okay, so
Is it
1 to 3. Lose 1 resource from the settlement if you do gain an understanding. So we're going to lose...
Oh, lantern.
No. We'll lose a lantern. So we're down to 3 lanterns.
We need to start making scrap swords as soon as we
You get
that
plus
weapon.
1 understanding on Gideon,
Nice.
which gives him Tinkerer.
Sweet.
And we'll go to Insight.
We should go out to hunt a level 3 antelope. When we
Insight. In a single moment, the curtain of the world pulls back. Select the epiphany corresponding to the current game phase. The hunt, which once filled you with inexorable dread, because apparently it did, because it wasted your character, takes on a new dimension. Your expeditions outside the settlement inspire you with curiosity and wonder. Gain the following ability. Tinker. Plus 1 endeavor when you come back. Roll a d10. 6. Gain plus 1 endeavor the settlement phase.
Oh, good. We're back where we were.
Okay, patterns. When a survivor reaches insight, the sudden shift in perspective is accompanied by a new idea. Draw a random pattern card from the pattern deck. Record it on your settlement record sheet. The settlement has access to the pattern for the rest of the campaign. Okay,
Earthquake!
all good.
handquake.
Pick one.
Yep, just one.
Sword.
Vault key earrings.
Aw.
What does it do for you?
Oh, goodness. I can't see. There's always a glare. Shaved bone who's blah, 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 blah. Consult with a survivor that has fear of the dark to understand the key shape. Heat. Fold the broken lantern inwards to shape the key that unlocks the mine. Brush thin coats of Cyclops fly paste with full armor bristles. I don't know. It doesn't really do anything.
Well,
Yeah, but the
item will do
gear
something.
will.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's even worth going for.
What, the item?
Yeah. Because if it just sucks.
Vault key earrings. While you have this in your gear grid, choose one of your disorders and ignore its effects.
That's
Wait, we have to have somebody with fear of the dark, right?
Yeah, you have to have a consult with someone fear of the dark.
Yeah, we don't have
Heat.
somebody with fear of the dark.
And then you need Cyclops fly paste.
okay, so it's useless.
Yeah.
Yep, useless. Okay. Wonderful.
You said we gained an endeavor from that last one?
Yep.
So we're back to 4.
We could.
All right. So that was insight.
3.
You got or augury. You got insight with him.
Yeah, whatever.
So now, anybody else want to do it?
I'll attempt.
There's 4. We can all go around the horn and do augury.
I'll do it,
Okay, augury.
baby.
Intimacy. I'm gonna guess we're gonna choose Gideon.
Sure.
And
Baby.
actually, we have Adam and Eve still.
Sure. We have a really inbred settlement, but sure. This year, my sister
We'll
wife.
make Adam and Eve do every one of them.
All the children are going to be siblings and not be able to have babies.
That's not how it works in Kingdom Death.
Yeah.
Okay, you rolled it, so 2d10 because we have Protect the Young.
Higher result.
Always.
8.
8.
Twins.
The settlement gains +1 population. The male and female survivors get 10 survival. So we're back up. We're up to 4 survival for Adam and Eve.
After they lost everything?
Yeah. And then we'll make it a male because we're running low on males. Born in Lantern Year. What Lantern Year is this? 5,
6.
right?
Oh, wait, 5, yeah.
We're still in 5. We've been in 5 forever.
This whole time has been 5.
Okay. And good job. All agree?
Sure. Baby.
That would be a understanding.
But also me.
Well, you have to sacrifice something, don't you?
Yep. So we're down to 2 broken lanterns. It doesn't give you an option. It says lose 1 resource from the settlement.
Okay.
If you do, gain. Okay. We're gonna do Samson. That's intimacy.
Same rule as me.
And Adam and Eve. That's a 10.
That's twins.
If the settlement eliminated a hovel,
We do have hope.
a special child is born.
The savior.
We're gonna make the
I'm special.
savior A and E. A and E. Okay, and so the savior, birth of a savior. We don't have a savior, right?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Birth.
I don't think
of
we've gotten a
savior.
10 ever.
We've had the savior before.
The newborn vanishes from the loving arms of the settlement for a fraction of a second. In that second, it spends a lifetime in the domain of the ethereal dreamer and returns with a dream. Choose one. Red, green, or blue?
It was your roll, so you pick.
Blue.
Luck.
Luck.
That's what I like.
The newborn savior gains +1 permanent blue affinity, +1 permanent luck, and the following abilities. Lucerne. Before making an wound attempt, you may declare Lucerne X. X is the cannot be more than the blue affinity you have, and you get X luck. When the attack ends, you also age X ages. When you trigger age 2, you gain the Lucerne Lantern Secret Fighting Art. And life exchange, gain 1 additional hunt experience. You may not wear other gear. If you trigger the White Story event, you cease to exist. When you retire, you cease to exist. Okay, so we have the blue savior. I don't think I'm going to take him out. And we got 1 more.
Brian's character?
And no, that was his.
Oh, was it?
So this is Sparky. An understanding. So we're down to 1 lantern.
Of course, it's the one time it's good to have a low roll like that.
Okay, so that's all of our endeavors, right? We have 1 fresh acanthus, so we're going to make 1 dried acanthus.
Dried acanthus is nice to have.
It is nice to have, but you can't go out with a strange resource, so you have to go out with the dried acanthus, unless you have like the backpack, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
What's
this
the
is the
backpack?
last one. Who doesn't have one? You don't have one, right?
I don't have one.
And I don't have any spaces over here.
You're so
Do we?
full.
Well, we're out of monster grease options, aren't we? That's why
Yep.
you don't have one.
We're out of monster grease options, and now we're out of dried acanthus options.
Okay, do you want to take my monster grease for your character? I mean, it's handy that I'm a front line with
No,
additional
because
evasion.
I'm the archer. I should
This,
not
you
be
don't
in the
really
front
need
line.
that. Oh, connection. Mm-hmm.
No. Huh? I'm sorry.
I'm the archer, so I should not be in the front line. So it's okay that I don't have the evasion.
Right, but we saw how that worked out last time.
Oh wait, you have.
I'm okay.
Anyway, so you could still connect that if you got rid of this.
Sparky has +1 permanent evasion.
You get that for the gear. When
Yeah,
you have
but
the gloves.
With the red connection, you need the red.
I already have a red connection right there.
Yeah, but you don't need this in there.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, if there's an extra thing, which there might need to be.
I have 2 extra spaces
Yeah, if you want the axe, you can have it.
because I just think it's nice. To have
Oh,
this in
why don't
case.
you give the bone darts to the archer? So that way the archer can at least move and
Well,
do some
the reason
sort of
I
missile.
took his bone darts was because he was so full on stuff.
Wait a second.
The reason I
Why?
took bone darts.
Move these around.
You could even have this bone axe if you want it.
Check this out.
Super awesome!
Super awesome! Reverberating lantern. Dang! Check this out.
What does that mean?
That means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I had 1 more connection, that would be +3 strength on that person. Do we have something with a left? No, left blue. It's got to be a left blue.
I have Excalibur.
No.
Left.
Oh my God! Give me Excalibur.
No.
Yeah. Give me
Yeah,
Excalibur.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to.
You
Fine
have
then.
to.
You're making me. Actually, wait.
Oh
It
my
doesn't have to be two of the same stuff.
God. Now you can use 2 weapons at the same
Yeah,
time.
use 2 bone swords.
Well,
Here.
it doesn't have to be the same kind of
It
weapon.
has to be the exact same.
It does?
That's what
It
it
doesn't
said,
say
yeah.
it on the card.
That's what he just read.
Yeah.
Has to be
Oh,
the same weapon.
Identical.
Okay. So you're tanky now with the sword, which is good.
So you get 4 attacks a turn.
yeah.
Yeah.
So check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2,
plus you have the +6 from Excalibur.
5.
Yeah.
With Excalibur, you have an 11 strength.
5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This gives me +1 already.
Yeah.
So
if
1, 2, 3.
you have 12 strength with Excalibur if you use it.
No. This is luck.
Oh,
1, 2,
it's luck. Then why were you saying it was
1,
strength?
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, he needed the red, which
2.
is strength items, I think.
So this person's going to have +3 luck. If I changed Sparky out and took out the savior, I would have +4 luck.
Go for
I
it.
would crit on a 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Ooh.
Do it.
Sorry, Sparky.
You're retired.
Yeah, but Sparky's got to go out to get rid of the flower addiction. I think I'm going to take him out this time so we can go.
Why? Why do we have to get rid of the flower addiction?
It's annoying to have.
Well, the flower addiction means we have to go hunt the flower knight. So
So?
he can't go out unless he hunts the flower knight.
So get rid of him. Table him.
No, I want to get rid of that.
Why? He's going to make babies. His life is better for him.
I guess he's got. Well, he's cursed with the sleeping virus flower, so it gives him a +1 luck. He's like a savior. Okay. Rock on.
Cool.
Okay, so that means nothing to us. And are you archiving this?
I don't need it. I have the cleaver.
The red vials, we can't take it out unless we have a backpack.
Yes.
How do you
So-
get backpacks?
2 red vials. You can make it. I forget what makes it.
I'm gonna go ahead and retire my bone darts.
Well, you can keep him now because he doesn't need it.
I'm gonna retire them though. I don't want it.
Well,
Why not?
Why not?
Because if you're too far away, it's got a range of 6. If you have to throw them, then it's your only weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
So you might as well keep that. What if antelope eats your cleaver?
that will never happen.
Here. So
Let's
these
go
2
hunt.
red vials. Can you put these back
Do you
in
think
there?
we can take a level 3 antelope?
No.
Not a chance.
He's like, but we have Excalibur. I know, but
We would still lose.
the screaming
need to-
antelope eats.
We need
eats
to get
weapons.
something that'll give us a left blue connection. Cause I'm proficient. Oh wait, I'm still gonna do.
Do you have what armor do you have? Because we are lacking armor. You have lion
Skull
armor, right?
helm, white lion coat,
He's
and the
mismatched.
cloth.
Maybe we should fight the level. We don't have dash.
Let's do the lion.
We could do the level 2 screaming antelope. You know how well that worked out for us.
Yeah.
We do have +1 armor this time.
Worst case, we find the carcass and do a level 3 lion anyway.
Party survivors.
Record.
Archive.
Like I've always wanted ambidextrous, but the one time I get a really, really cool two-handed or heavy weapon.
Oh, you
This one
can't
I-
use your ambidextrous.
Why not?
You can't have heavy gear. He has to get rid of his heavy gear to use it.
Oh, the lion coat?
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I can always strip out my hide armor and be the mismatch guy, and he can take that. Because I don't
well,
think my
I've
gear
got
is
a
heavy.
full thing here, and the archer doesn't have any. I can give you bandages at this point. No bandages?
I don't want to have to take bandages, but I know I'm probably going to have to.
Yeah, because we got rawhide armor.
My character's useless now without Excalibur.
Oh, come on! You ambidextrous, you get to attack 4 times.
Yeah, but with this, I have 1 armor on my body. That's one of the mainly hit places.
Well, you got 1 across the board for right now.
Yeah.
So trade it out. Take bandages for right now, and I'll give you that. And then when we come back from this hunt,
Don't you lose your massive amount of connections with the bandages?
no, I still have 4. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4. But if we come back from the hunt, should we take the level 2 lion?
Sure.
Okay, we'll do the level 2 lion,
Okay.
and we'll try to armor you up with lion armor.
Well, lion armor's
Right.
heavy.
Oh, so when we go up to the antelope, get a ton of resources and put them in hide.
We could put you in hide, or we could
Start getting
hopefully
the leather.
get the leather worker. That stupid antelope runs people over. We don't have
Ambidextrous
dash.
sucks ass.
It sucks that we don't have dash. We need dash. All right, level 2 screaming antelope.
Sure.
The one thing that ruins
All right.
my character is ambidextrous saying heavy.
All right,
Well, you don't have to use ambidextrous. We can.
when we come back,
Come
we're
back
going to
as
hunt
heavy.
the level 2 screaming antelope again because we did so well last time.